So welcome back to Obsession Engineering, and it is another race day on the Isle of Man. The difference this time is I'm not riding, but instead of me wearing leathers, I'm going to be wearing pit overalls, because this is not going to be a quiet retirement. I am being roped into stuff, and if I'm honest, I prefer that. I'm not very good at standing at the side of the road or watching. I just don't make a good spectator, because I like to be in it. So it's Thursday morning. No, it's Friday morning. It's Friday morning, I think. I lose track of the days here. It's a warm-up lap first, so Martin is doing the warm-up lap on the Twin, and then his race is at 2 o'clock this afternoon. And I'm also helping out somebody in Superstock, but we'll go and visit them in a minute. So they're mine, fresh from your 118.8 mile an hour lap on your 600, which is annoyingly faster than I've ever been on a 600.
0.88.
Yeah. Are you ready for the Twins today?
Yeah. Last go on the Twin. I want a fast warm-up lap. Focus on getting the first lap as quick as possible out the gate, because that's where I'm losing my most time across the race distance. And then go a couple of positions better. If I can get a P11, P12, I think that's acceptable. First TT.
I think that would be really, really, really good.
Yeah. What's your highest position, Dave?
So moving on. Right, Eric is in pit lane with us later. Robert is as well. This Rob's having a day off.
Yeah, it's a day off. We're still here, we're still floating about. There's bits to be moved and bits to be done. But yeah, since you've decided to stop, it's nearly turned into a holiday. I might even go and watch some racing tomorrow.
We've had ice cream, haven't we?
We've had a lot of ice cream this year, because it's still clear blue skies. It's been one of the best years I've known in over 25 years for the weather. Yeah. So hopefully Martin goes nice and safe today and has a good finish, and we can end on a high, and we'll have a few beers too.
So as well as helping Martin today, I'm also going to be in pit lane with Rennie Skaisbrook on the Kibosh BMW. There is a bit of a backstory going with this ride, but we will fill you in with that after the warm-up lap, after Rennie's had a little bit of a wake-up. Martin's up next on the Twin. We're going to chat to exactly where the wind did catch him. He's set to go. So practice lap done. We've pushed it back to scrutiny here because they have to be double checked before the race. Gabby and the boys are just putting the tyre warmers on, and then I need to clean the screen, because I think that's my job in pit lane. So it's pretty simple. I have a rag, I have some mobile cleaner, and if I don't throw the rag on the floor, we can get rid of them bugs real easy. Feeling all right then, Rennie?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, all good. Felt a little bit rusty this morning. It was 2.5 days off after the last time we rode, so kind of forgot what I was doing on the bike. But no, I'm all right. Got my arms done, so I was hanging onto the bike too much and just not using my legs. So this time, yeah, just try and be a bit more relaxed. You know, don't try as hard. Yeah, exactly. Let the track come to me rather than the other way around. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a couple of guys, and yeah, we'll just keep punching on and look forward to seeing that checkered flag.
So down on the start line, and it's windy actually today. I'm going to put it out there. It's considerably more relaxed being the pit crew than being the rider. There is tension, but nowhere near as much as if you sat on the bike, I can promise you that. But there is quite a bit of me, quite a lot of me really, that wants to be on that and wants me going down rail, and I'm already missing it, but I made the right choice. Hard work out there?
Oh man, I'm sore, and I got to do that twice that again tomorrow. But I mean, the wind was really wild over the mountain, and I couldn't hold it flat. Thanks. I couldn't hold it flat through the first kink. Yeah, well, I probably could, but this part didn't want to. But yeah, it was just a bit rough actually. We're gonna have to have a bit of a chat about it because it is quite bouncy now. It's much better than the warm-up lap. Felt heaps better on the bike, so that's a good sign. Go and have a nice long bath now and let the muscles recoup, and then come back tomorrow.
So Superstocks have just finished, and Pete Hickman has done a 136.3 mile an hour lap, blasted the lap record on a Superstock bike. I think putting slicks in them has definitely made a difference, and conditions are obviously not bad out there either. Martin, what do you think to 136 on a stocker?
Well, I don't know, I haven't been on a Superstock bike around here yet, so I can't really see how far away from that I will be.
Are we still loving it, Jay?
Man, I'm living the dream. I tell you, it's coming to an end, and it breaks my heart. I'm going to be in the United States a week from now going, wow, I was at the Isle of Man a week ago. But so many little things. I'm learning so much from you guys, from tire warmers. We just went down and fueled up the tanks. I go, Eric, what about the waters? He goes, look at the sun, it's too hot. We'll bring the waters later. Yeah, that makes sense. All the little things I don't think of. You guys know all the little details. Experience is everything. It's humbling.
So it is all systems go for the afternoon, and the only disaster we've had so far is I've lost my microphone for this, which is why the audio is now gone. Really quite crap. Well, I'm going to claim full credit because it was all to do with the pit stop there. Usual Martin, steady first lap, smashed the pit stop we did, 11th place. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take all the credit for that. And he rode okay. So that is end of the race days for our team at TT 2023. Martin's had an absolutely spot on day out, and he's gone really, really fast, and we're almost proud of him. If he wasn't Martin, we would be, but you know how it goes. But it's time for us to get ourselves out for some dinner. We'll see you tomorrow. There's not masses of bikes doing the warm-up lap today, so the top 20 are on the road, and we've actually had the call already to head up to the start line. So we'll pull the leads off bits. Cut that out of the way. The boys will pull the tyre warmers, and we are good to go. Right, we've changed quite a lot of settings in the shock because obviously Rennie's only been on the bike really for race week. In effect, he did a couple of laps at the end of quali to get it on the grid, and so we're still finding settings. So we have tried something significant for morning warm-up, and hopefully it'll be a mile better everywhere. So today's team for Rennie is me, Eric, Simon and Gabby, who's run away somewhere to actually see him set off. So while Rennie's out riding around the island, the boys running John McGuinness's Honda have let me come and have a little bit of a look. There are a few minor detail changes for TT, but nothing major compared to how they would run this bike at short circuit. John prefers a K-Tech shock to an Öhlins. Honda normally run the Öhlins stuff, but he is on the Öhlins forks. But one of the things they have changed is the fuel tank and the fuel cap. So give us a demo then.
Yeah, so the fuel tank on the TT bike, we have a different cap, so we can sort of aid the pit stops. On the BSB bike, we've just actually got a screw top cap,
and that's actually like basically a road bike cap.
This is a standard Honda cap, and then we modify all this just so we don't have to use a key. We can just use our fingers. So
easy as that. I will admit, for years I've run the road bike cap to the lock mechanism taken out so you can open with a screwdriver, and it's great because you can't drop it.
Yeah, we can't drop it, and it's turned. So obviously, my job at the pit stop is the visor. So I have to do the visor and the cap, and then it comes to me, so the fuel guy can go straight in this side. So
easy.
Yeah.
I notice you also have little carbon like flickers, little wings.
Yeah, this is probably the thing we get asked about the most when we're in the tent. Everyone's always, what do these do? What do these do? John asked for something just to kick the wind off his shoulders a little bit.
And how much difference have they made to him?
Maybe something to do with the organic control unit.
Yeah, they've helped.
They've helped.
And obviously we have a camera.
Yeah, camera mounts. These are all sort of TT specific. Have guys here come and fit all these. Quite a nice bracket actually, isn't it?
Yeah, and a nice big thumb brake to get onto.
Yeah, uses that quite a lot around here.
And I noticed you've actually got bar end weights.
Yep, we've always run them. It's just the kind of thing that we've always stuck with the Honda. I think it's just to try and rule out any kind of vibration, just as they would do on the road bike. We run Oz wheels, but this is basically a more rated front wheel to deal with the roads.
Cool, so slightly heavier, a bit more material in it, just to deal with the bumps.
Just for safety reasons, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And that's it. The rest of it is pretty much as you'd run one at BSP. Our final pit crew member, who's been looking after Rennie all week, Gabby.
Hello, how are you?
You have a lot of experience around the Isle of Man here.
Supposed to.
Yeah, your pit stops are going to be perfect today.
I wish definitely twice. Yeah,
Perfection
definitely.
twice.
Definitely, we need. Now we are going to have a very good briefing with all the guys because we have to stay focused.
You're going to have to pay me to speak to that camera. I'm officially with Honda. This isn't a Honda.
So you're stood next to this BMW because it's a. It's quite nice because obviously, because Rennie's a journo, so he knows Chad and a load of the other lads from when they're doing press releases and all that sort of stuff. And to be fair, the paddock gets really friendly anyway. So, especially before the big race, the biggest race of the week, you get loads of people. Basically, everybody's sort of backslapping and cheering on everybody else, and everybody's a fan of everybody, aren't they, Eric?
Yes, indeed.
I mean, slightly disappointingly, I've had to have a hug off Chris Kinley today.
Oh, I didn't get one. I have to have words with him.
Quite right. You're looking relaxed, Rob.
Yeah, it's definitely more relaxed than normal, isn't it? On TV,
just a little bit.
I don't like it, if I'm honest. I'd much rather be doing what we usually do, but oh well.
Maybe next year with a new rider.
Yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings, shall we?
Yeah. Come on then, Mark. What number race start is this?
I think it's around 83, maybe 84, somewhere around that. Yeah.
It's that many you can't remember, so that's pretty good.
Well, I'm crap with technology, I don't know how to look it up. It needs a bit of a tech head like yourself to look it up for me. Yeah, it just seems like I'd love to get to that 100. If it hadn't been for COVID, I think next year we could have done it, but you know, next year we'll come have a good crack and see what happens. But I'm getting a bit long in the tooth for it, but you know, still put some manners on some of the younger kids occasionally, which we enjoy, and I love to see them out there doing it. That's what it's all about.
Cool. Good luck, Mark.
Cheers, Dave.
Hello, Forrest.
Hello, Dave.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What's the target today?
Piss excellence.
Brilliant. Are you going to send it?
Yes. Always. There's no other option.
Good lad. Full throttle, or you're some sort of softie?
Yes. That's it.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers, mate.
I could tell Rob's missing it. He got involved carrying stuff, and you know, he loves being down here. So we are set up on the road, generators running, tyre warmers are on, covers back over the fuel tank. Rennie is sitting in the shade down there, keeping cool, just beginning to get focused. A little bit like the other day, part of me misses not getting the focus, and I'll be missing not going down Bray Hill. The nerves right now, I could easily live without. And also there's a little bit stood here because we're still involved, but I would make a terrible spectator. I would get grumpy. I am pleased I've still got people around so I could, you know, get on the grid and help them out, and you know, you're still involved somewhere. That's it. The race has started. I'm not in it, but I am sort of involved still, so it's all right. We have, of course, got about 18 minutes before he comes through on the end of the first lap, and we need to be in pit lane for that, just in case he needs to go for adjustments or anything. We've got stuff set up down here in the holding area in case there's a stoppage or anything and they want to bring bikes back into restart. We've got to be relatively prepared. And then his fire suit's on, down in pit lane, and today's going to be sweaty, stood in fireproof overalls for the best part of 2 hours. What fun. Maybe the racing was better after all. Unfortunately, Rennie had to retire in the first pit stop with a broken gear selector. We did everything we could to try and get the bike running and back out on circuit, but unfortunately this time, it wasn't to be. Rich Wilson, 125.9 mile an hour on the last lap. Good?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, it was awesome. Just said to the radio people then, it was just like there was certain bits where you're on the side of the tyre and spinning up, and I've never done that around here before, but it felt so comfortable, and that Honda's an unbelievable bike. But like 125's been this like lifelong goal, and people say, well, if you do 125 you'll want to do 126, and done 125.9, and I couldn't give a thing about couldn't give a kibosh about 126.
Well done, mate.
Cheers, Dave.
So then, Reddy, not quite the end to TT we were hoping for, but it's been a bit of a journey for you even getting to the senior.
Oh mate, I'm happy, honestly. Like, it didn't end the way we wanted it to. Gear shift problem, but look, I've had this motto in my head. It's the TT. It could always be worse, and like that's a perfect example of it. The gear shift fell off at the Nook. Thank Christ it didn't fall off at Hilbury or something like that just beforehand, because that would have been really nasty. But look, overall, I've just had a bit of a rough experience the first week. Second experience has just been fantastic. The team's been unreal. You, my good friend, have been the spare parts man, the data guy, the bloody extra spare parts man, the chassis guy, the fucking everything guy. Gabby as well, and Andy and Richard and everyone, and it's just been awesome. It's such a fun team to be a part of, and hey, look, I got to ride a big bike around the Isle of Man, and there's not a lot of people get to say that. Life's good. Yeah, I'm happy. Happy days.
Cool. We'll see you again next year then.
Thanks, mate. Good on you.
So that's it from TT 2023 from the Obsession Engineering team. It's been an emotional week, but Martin's gone really, really well. This team have been absolutely brilliant. So thank you for watching, and join us again next time for some more motorbike fun.